Hello everyone and welcome back to Tales of Berseria. Let's see what the ship has brought back today.
Our scout ship has returned.
Yay! I don't know why I decided to let it go slowly this time. But only one win. We got a leak. It's not horrible. We got a new recipe from it. Apparently all you need to make that is the leak. We still need, we're still missing Force Islands and a Marcian subcontinent. Last two specials. We're also missing one material from Force Islands, but that's not as big of a deal. Let's go back to Force Islands and try and get that last special. But anyways, last we left off, we came back to Helives for the first time in ages. We heard that people are referring to us as the Calamity, Lord of Calamity from Tales of Zestiria, probably. And that the Abbey has not gotten back into Helives to start, like, taking control of the place back. I didn't think that would take me off of my board, but it did. And so stuff is not going well there. Every time an exorcist shows up in Helives, they just head up north to these ruins or whatever it is that we're going to, where we believe Aetherian is. So let's see what we can do. I cannot pull out my board, so I guess I have to find another thing.
I think it's a good thing or a bad thing?
I'd say good. We can march straight in.
How dare you interrupt me, Rakuro? It's completely... just absolutely rude of you. Pick up all these souls that are lying around, may as well. I was gonna say we're a little low on souls anyway, but we're actually not. We're at like 258, which is a very good amount. Normally means we can open at least one chest or possibly two. And we haven't run into a cat chest in a while anyways, but let's do this. In we go. I was expecting a cutscene, but okay. Is this music from Zestiria? This music sounds really familiar.
There sure are a lot of Malakim posted here.
They're probably here to protect the Aetherian, right?
One would assume.
The exorcist controlling them can't be far then. Be careful.
Don't tell me what to do. I'll only be careful if I feel like it. Speaking of cat chests, I just saw one around this corner. Yep. Hopefully it's less than 300. 320, holy cow. Never mind, everything I said about having a good amount of cat souls was a freaking lie. We should probably fight an enemy or two just to see the level of enemies we're up against. Here's the one chest in this area as well. Arcane bottle, nice, nice. This arcane bottle is the one that gives me more, I didn't mean to favorable encounter these things, but whatever. Alright, so wind and earth, that's fine. Channel flow for the win. Oh, there we go. I forgot I already had 4 souls because of the thing. That did a ton of damage. Like, can you calm down with that? Okay, you know what? First of all, I hate that I got thrown like that. Second of all, let's just Theorianize. What does undead give me for my attack? I actually don't remember. Oh, it's lunar surface. That makes sense. Die, you foolish creature, die. I should probably mess around with the party again.
You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine.
Can't remember if we had heard that one before or not. But let's get Eleanor in here in place of Rakuro. We'll switch Rakuro and Aizen later on. Maybe not this session, possibly the next. All right, I don't want a favorable encounter. I just want to fight.
We will need to be extremely wary.
No, we won't. Okay, wait, maybe we will because I just realized these guys, like, take very little knockback. They're weak to normal, though, and I cannot move. You know what? When in doubt, just Theorianize. Easiest 0 impact of my life. Now give me a stun. I said now give me a stun, game. Game, listen. Oh my goodness, wait. Don't die. Come here, you. You're mine. There you go. Just Theorianize like all of them. There we go. Perfect. And just keep Theorianizing, pretty much. That's the solution to all my problems, is just never stop Theorianizing.
Hey, is everyone all right?
And clearly it's a good... Ah, yes, the shock ward is done. Clearly it's a good strategy because it worked at least twice in 2 different scenarios. You're finally done with this freaking shock ward. Still so many to go. This improves art defense by 8 for the master skill. That's honestly, like, really good. The resistance ring is +5 and you don't have that yet. The wards are really useful, but because, like, +5 art defense and it only takes 20 to level it up, I think that's worth going through. So we're going to do that really fast. I wanted to see how other people were doing with their wards. It looks like Rokuro and Magilu are next up to be done. All right. The rings have such, at least from what I've seen so far, the rings have such good abilities, but they take forever to master. But like every ring's ability is really good, so it's worth it. But anyways, let's continue on further into the ruins. Got to find that Therian. The Therian is supposed to be a mother, I believe, who had a... I didn't even realize this was a... I didn't realize that this thing had its back to me, and I was going to get a whatchamacallit, a favorable encounter. There was a woman whose daughter became whatever they're called, the demon, and she wanted to, like, save her or something, so she killed the guy from the Abbey that wanted to marry her, I believe. And so now she's becoming a Therian, so... The perfect replacement for Kamoana's mother, of course, because just before we came here, we had the whole issue with Kamoana crying about having dreams of her mother or whatever. Good old Laughing Raven. Can always count on that move. Will these stupid bats die? They're so bulky. Like, surprisingly so. Come here, you. That was just a waste of water combo hits, but it looked so cool I didn't want to stop.
Another victory.
We're getting good experience here. 665 EXP, that's decent. Got some new paper for Laffy set. Holy cow. Let's get a dangerous encounter somewhere in here. I want to get one dangerous encounter. Come here, bat. Come here. Give me this dangerous encounter. That'll work.
We will need to be extremely wary.
Don't tell me how to live my life. I'll be wary if I feel like it. Let's go ahead and Therianize, though, to try and kill some stuff early, and because I somehow got to 5 souls, but now I'm at 4. Laughing Raven. Beautiful. These bats die pretty fast. I probably killed a bat or two without realizing it, and that's where I got all those souls. I love winged Therianization because Laughing Raven is so awesome. And it hits a bunch of things pretty easily. Which is why I'm going to focus on this bat and try and get another winged Therianization. There we go. Awesome. Die, you foolish creature. All of you must perish. There we go. This is still a bat. Good. Give me your winged powers. I demand the power of your wings. They are mine. Laughing Raven is amazing. I'm trying to think of what would be my favorite of Velvet's Therianized attacks. Did someone knock the bat away from my claw there? I think it was Eleanor. How dare you, Eleanor, after I brought you into the party this session in place of Rokuro? Now I can't use the Shell Splitter. Laughing Raven is definitely up there for one of my favorites. Trying to think of other ones that I really like. Discord is pretty awesome. I like Discord, but we don't get to see that one very often because you get it from Therianizing humans, and we don't fight humans commonly because we're normally fighting Daemons of all kinds. But that's one. Can't think of any others that really stand out off the top of my head.
I refuse to fall here.
2,000 experience and almost 6th grade. We learned a new art on Velvet, and I haven't looked at Velvet's arts in a long while, so I should probably do that now before I forget. Go ahead and do the Silky Touch Garment. Yeah, non-elemental damage reduced by 5%. That's pretty sick. Okay, let's look at arts for Velvet. What new ones do we have? Grounding Strike is Wind, a hidden art that creates a shockwave with violent slash that shreds wings. So we have a new Wind one with Ground Strike. And then Heaven's Wrath is Water and Ground, a rapid combination of kicks from multiple angles. Alright, so you know what? I don't like Water Snake's Way. Because it moves me around too much. Around my enemy. So I want to replace this with that new Water one we had. Heaven's Wrath? Yeah, Water and Wind. Get that one. Keep Shell Splitter as the 4th hit. I've used Harsh Rebuttal so much. The other one is Wind. I don't want to get rid of a Slicing Foot is the problem, and I like Moonlight Cyclone and Swallow Dance. Because being able to go into Slicing Foot is really... Let's put... It's going to take me a while to get used to this, but I'm going to put Slicing Foot here instead of Harsh Rebuttal, so I have the double Slicing Foot, because this is really good at getting stuns. So I need to try and... I've got to reteach myself. Circle gives me the double Slicing Foot. I'll leave one Slicing Foot there, and put... I want to put Swallow Dance, and then Grounding Strike, and then end with Moonlight Cyclone. And I might switch that around depending on how the arts work in combat. But that's what we're going to try for now. I want to get another double battle. Hey, come here. And by that I mean a dangerous encounter, because we got a lot of experience in grade from that. Yep, here we go.
We will need to be extremely wary.
Don't tell me what to do. Okay, so now my kicks are my circle attacks. Duly noted. I gotta remember that. It's gonna take a little while, especially like, I'll probably remember it for most of this session, and then next session I'll start forgetting, because it'll be like 2 or 3 days before I play again, but I will try to remember my best that, hey, circle is where you get your slicing foot combos at now. I pressed R2 by mistake, but I think I still hit it, so it's fine. Die, you foolish set of armor. You stand no chance. Can we only fight armor in this dangerous encounter because we ran into 2 armors to make it happen? Am I not? I'm not Tyrannized right now. Now I am. I still love Slag Assault and the Dragon Kick. Zero Impact Vest is one of those fusion moves, or whatever they're called, that I don't mind. Like, it's okay to have it, but it's not one of my favorites. I don't dislike it as much as... I'm trying to think of the one that I really hated. I can't remember what it is, though. That was so unnecessary, Eisen. What was the name of that one that I really didn't like? Not the lightning one. It was a different one. I can't remember for the life of me. I think you get it from Tyrannizing off of Medusas or something. I'll remember it eventually. Ow. Oh, I died. And Eisen died. What? When did that happen? Oh, it's going to mess up our boosts, isn't it? That messes up your boosts. I didn't realize. I wasn't paying attention. I was about to Tyranize too, but I didn't. Okay, get me back up, Laphicet. Well, it's also going to mess up our grade as well. Ah, dang it, me. Not again. Never again. Die, you foolish creature. Die. Oh, I'm at 1 HP. I got to immediately Tyrannize out of this. Yep, there we go. It's fine. I'm getting plenty of souls. We're good. Because I'm using the stun combos. Okay, let's try out our new triangle combos. Yeah, I like that. That's a good setup. That's good. I'm pretty sure one of these stupid bats can cast the, that wind disc move that I think Eisen has that I really like. Or something like that. And it hit me by surprise and it caused me to die.
I wish I had power like that.
We still got 2 grade and 2,000 EXP, so that's good. That's good enough. I'm okay with that. But it didn't mess up our grade bonuses. Let's go forward for now. I don't want to deal with this undead guy. Leave me alone. I don't like you. Are they all exorcists? Some of them looked like merchants, so it's not going to let me go there. There's a town past these ruins. It was probably them. No need for us to approach and cause whatever the rest of that sentence was. It passed away too quickly. All right. So we don't need to go that way right now. Let's just continue on this way then. Oh, we got those fire barriers and whatnot going on here. The ones where you turn them from fire and water back and forth. That's the same barriers they had employed at the forest where we found the beetle, if I'm not mistaken. Hello there. I guess I gotta like this one as well. There we go. Down into the depths. Laphicet's speculation.
These ruins. This feels like a sad place.
Sad? In what way?
Sorrow permeates this place. As if left behind by people who suffered torment and death. I guess that's a weird impression to get by just looking at some ruins, huh?
I'd trust my feelings if I were you. They'll often lead you to the truth of things. Besides, what you're feeling would explain a thing or two about these ruins.
It would?
Rather than attempting to impress visitors with beauty and opulence, the building and its passageways were built with strength and stability in mind. And that means...
They were anticipating volcanic earthquakes. And they expected that someone might turn violent in these passageways.
Not a bad observation. And what would bring such savage people to these halls? Surely they weren't just passing through.
Then this passage must have led to somewhere. Some room or structure deeper within. A prison for the worst criminals. Or maybe a battle arena.
And that's what gave you a sense of sadness.
If it was an arena, then treasure for the victors might be hidden away somewhere.
Why would it be hidden?
Well, those fighter types might not have been all that nice. And the people who built this place seem to have been the cautious type.
Hidden treasure, huh? Where do you think...
Save your speculation for another day, you two. We have a Therian to find.
Right. Sorry.
So, about that treasure.
Aizen!
Ugh. We'll talk about this later, Laphicet.
All right.
Oh, Velvet. Always having to keep everyone in line. It's like she's the mother and they're the ruly children on the trip across the country. Just wants them to shut up and focus on the task at hand. We got the Geo board. Thank you. 2 chests just lying here. Don't mind if I do. I'll fight you for it. Bring it.
I don't think we have a chance.
What are you talking about? We got a chance. I accidentally switched to water combos for some reason, but that's awesome, that kicking move we have now. That's our new water skill, isn't it? I love that. Kids are impacted fools. I am short a soul right now. I knocked this thing on the ground, apparently. Dang it, what is it? Circle. It's circle now. Really? You use it on the bat? Why the bat? That seems unnecessary. All right, I got a double stun. I am the greatest in the universe, theorized. I love that new water combo. That is so good. Beautiful.
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
Pendant is done. Let's go ahead and move that over to something else. Stream chain. Wind attack power +7. Yeah, you use earth and wind the most, don't you? I feel like you do. Express pendant capability versus undead. Fatigue capability. Earth attack power +7 I want first. Yeah, do that. All right. Give me these. Thank you. Runner's high. Women's shoes, very good. Shoes tend to be the thing I have the most trouble getting a hand on. Aside from, doors sealed shut on fort. What was I saying? Oh, shoes and Rokuro's daggers are the things I have the most trouble getting a hold of. So glad to have more shoes, definitely. Probably gonna lose this grade bonus, but, you know, whatever. Actually, we're not. I lied. I'm sorry I lied to you, but it happens sometimes. I'll try not to do it anymore. I make no promises, however. Give me some stuns. Lunar Surface. Oh, that was perfect timing for Lunar Surface. Spread around perfectly to hit everyone. There we go. Now we're talking. Oh, I got up to 4 souls somehow there. I love the Soaring Dragon, man. It's so good. So good. Please start dying faster. Let's go to these wind combos. Please, like, die. I can't even use my Therian attack on you because you keep guarding. There we go. These things are bulky, man. How much HP do you have? Yeah, you got a good bit of HP. You're level 41, though. The normal enemies we're fighting are level 41. That's actually, like, not a good sign for us because we're, like, level 35. I might need to do some level grinding at some point off screen. I didn't realize I was a little behind.
That wasn't worth the effort.
I don't know, man. 760 experience is pretty good. You know what? Do it.
I don't think we have a chance.
Stop saying that all the time. Give me your souls. Let's just immediately... Oh, I'm already up to 5 somehow. I must have gotten like 28 stuns at once in there somewhere. All right, I'm going to try my best to pay attention to HP and all, because I do want to keep our... I don't want anyone to go down, and to do that I need to watch HP, and if we can keep everyone up, then we can start working towards whatever it is I'm thinking of. I'll tell you in just a second, don't worry. I'm too focused on killing everything. Oh my goodness, what hit me there? What the heck was I talking about? Oh, I want to keep our chain going, our grade chain, if possible. Laphicet is a little low, but I think he's fine, because he normally stays away from most of the combat anyways. Will these things please die? These bats are so bulky, man. I love our new combos, though. The new wind and, the new wind, I love that wind one especially, but the wind and the water one are both pretty sick. Get away from him. Okay, Laphicet, heal yourself. Apple gel is fine. We barely use apple gels. I should start using them more. They're really cheap. Can you please die, you stupid bat? Like, seriously? Thank goodness I Therianized when I did. Oh, crud, I didn't hit anything with that. It's fine, there are some bats right here, and I immediately stunned one, so I can Therianize. I don't want to use healing items on myself because I have so many souls and I can just spam Tyrannization instead to get health up. So, seems like a much better option just to save money and items. See you later, sucker.